Saturday, 6 o'clock in Ypsilanti. There'll be a ESPN3 kickoff at Rynearson Stadium. We'll have Coach Monken begin with an opening statement, take questions from those gathered here in Nowak Auditorium, and then take a round of questions from those joining us via teleconference. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the head coach of the Black Knights, Jeff Monken.
Good afternoon, everybody. And it kind of a same theme over the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, just not able to be celebrating victory. Just a tough game on Saturday. Gosh, I thought it was a great football game, and there was a lot of action back and forth, just opportunities for both teams. And unfortunately, we didn't capitalize on all the opportunities we had. And I credit Wake Forest and the job that they did to finish the game. I saw some really good things out of our guys. I thought our guys really played hard and really executed, particularly on defense. And to see the improvement that they've made in the last couple of weeks has been great. Sure wish it could have led us to victory, but I'm encouraged by those things. And offensively, again, just not being able to sustain some long drives and hold on to the ball and be able to get in the end zone and get points, and that was a little discouraging. And Wake Forest did a nice job. They did a nice job defending us a year ago. We hit some plays last year against them with the fullback and even some plays on the perimeter, and they did a much better job. They did a better job playing blocks, and you know, those are things we're going to have to get better at. We got to be able to run the ball effectively, and we got to continue to improve there. But our guys, it is not for lack of effort. They are playing really, really hard, and I couldn't have been more proud of their effort on Saturday. Though I'm disappointed that we weren't able to win. We're looking forward to having a chance to play this weekend again, and whenever you feel like we do. The frustration and disappointment, what you want to do is play again, so you can get rid of that feeling. And all this weekend is an opportunity. I'm really impressed with Eastern Michigan's team. Their coaching staff has done a tremendous job. We watched film from them a year ago, their first year as a staff. We watched film from Eastern Michigan from 2 years ago when they played here against Army. And then we've watched them for the first 3 games this year. It's just remarkable to see how much better they're getting as a program and how athletic they look as a football team. So we're, as we do every week, just trying to devise a game plan that we think is going to be the best to be able to defend them and to be able to execute our offense against their defense. And our coaches are doing that, and we're back to work with the kids this afternoon. So anxious to get them back here and get to work on the game plan.
Go ahead, Joe. Joe from WKDT. Coach, when you get up to a bad start like this, do you worry about the team getting discouraged?
Oh, you can worry about a team getting discouraged. Good thing is, I don't think our team is packing it in. I really think that they are handling it like you want them to. They're disappointed in the performance, but they're not quitting, and they're gonna fight. And I know they'll come back and give a great effort this week. They want more than anything to experience a victory, and I think our guys are willing to put the effort toward that. I think they've done that the last 3 weeks. Our guys have really played hard. They have not. What I can't find is plays where I say, gosh, if you'd have played a lot harder on that play, you'd have had a chance to get there and make that tackle or make that block. If we would have just played harder as a football team, we would have had a chance in the end to win. That's not at all the case. Our guys are playing hard, and certainly they've had reason to be discouraged and be down in the dumps and feel sorry for themselves and just say, oh, well, woe was me, and then they haven't done that, and they do a great job of taking responsibility for the things that are happening. That they're capable of controlling a lot of those things that aren't going our way, and to find a way to do a better job and perform better. And I think that's what our team will do.
Okay, looking at Eastern Michigan, seems it's Darius Jackson here, there, and everywhere. Do you especially set up a defense for someone like that when you know he's going to get the ball out much?
Well, you certainly got to be conscious of a guy that has been that productive, and he's really a talented player. And they get him in a lot of different positions to be able to get the ball. They've thrown the ball to him out of the backfield, and he's had some great runs. And we're gonna have to stop that guy for sure. But they're so capable of doing so many other things, and they've got some talented skill guys. He's not the only one. So we've got to defend the field, and that's the difficulty in facing a team with a really talented players. You got to defend all the other guys. You can't just say, hey, all hands on deck for this one guy, and he can hurt you if you don't do a good job. So I know that Jay and the defensive staff will devise a plan that will give our guys the best chance.
Go ahead, Ron.
Coach, does the closeness of the 3 games permit you to convey any optimism, feel it, or they're a loss is a loss?
Oh, I'm very hopeful about our team, just because of the effort that we're putting in, and I think just the toughness that our guys have showed. To be behind as we've been, and to be able to come back and tie the ball game up like we did on Saturday, and to not fold the tents, I think says a lot about our football team. I think these guys are really battling. I think we got some good leadership from within the ranks on our team, and I think these guys feel a sense of responsibility personally, each one of them, that it's up to them to do their job the best they can to give our team a chance to win. And it's recognizable when you watch the film that there are things that we can do better, that we're probably capable of doing better, and we haven't done. And I think our players see that, and they're anxious to give it another try and to get back out there and do those things better.
What does a 3-point loss or a 5-point loss to UConn make you feel, all right, we hung in there, or, hey, we still lost the damn game?
No, I'm never satisfied with a loss. There's never been a game I've lost in my career that I've felt good about or been satisfied with, and any one of them. So they're all difficult to swallow, but I'm not going to fold the tents. I think we got a great group of guys in here, and it's my job to get our entire organization to a point where we can win a game. We're competitive, but we haven't won. We got to win, and so it's agonizing. Believe me, there are no moral victories for coaches or for people in this industry when you pour so much into it. There's so much invested that it's not easy to go home with a loss.
Go ahead, Scott.
Coach, what can you do to improve, jumpstart the offense, basically? What can you do to get that going?
Oh, I don't know that a jump start is what we need. What we need are guys to make more plays, to finish blocks, sustain and finish blocks, and to finish runs. And we missed a lot of tackles each of the first 3 games, and we record missed tackles, and there are far too many. We're not breaking as many tackles as we're missing tackles, and we got to break some tackles and run out of some things and just make more plays. So I don't know that there's a jump start, or there's not a bunch of other plays that we've got kind of hidden away that, well, maybe these will work. I mean, we threw everything we had at them, and it's things we've been doing for decades in the same offense and been very successful doing it. I'm confident that as we continue to get better fundamentally, that we'll do a better job blocking those things, and hopefully we'll get some guys to make some plays with the ball, even when they're one-on-one with a tackler, that they can break some tackles and get out of there. I think we've had some guys do that. I think Ahmad's broken a lot of tackles, done a nice job, and we've gotten away from some things, but not enough.
Joe Walker, could he have been more involved in the game against Wake Forest?